Hello and welcome everyone. I am Syed Mohammad Nasser of Duty Society, and once again we are back to give you some of the recent ongoing information related to the upcoming examination at Aligarh Muslim University and Jamia Millia Islamia for 11th entrance for the session 2022 and 23. So here we are to inform you that how many seats are available, what are the documents required, how much subjectual content is required for you to prepare, what are the documentation, the categories and everything related to the filling up of the form. Since we all know that dates are now out and the forms are under the review being filled up by the number of students who are trying to get admission at AMU or Jamia Millia Islamia. To start up with, first I would like to speak about the Aligarh Muslim University. Here behind me you can see the detailed structure that I have brought for you for the 11th entrance examination. Here you can see the number of seats that are precisely present for the particular branch that you are trying to get enrolled in. First of all, we talk about the science stream. If you're talking about science stream, that includes PCB and PCM, the physics, chemistry, biology and physics, chemistry, maths. The number of seats include 755 altogether for the boys and 480 for the girls. If you talk about the diploma engineering examination for its different branches, we're gonna speak out that we have 384 seats for boys and 111 seats for the girls. Moving on further, for the commerce and humanities section at Aligarh Muslim University, we have 210 for boys and 60 respectively for girls in commerce. Then the last and the not least, the humanities, we have 160 for the boys and 140 for the girls, the total number of seats for 11th entrance for this current session. If we go on, we see the number of questions or the number of marks that are asked at Aligarh Muslim University are 100. The maximum marks that are asked over here for the particular exam for 11th entrance are 100. Now, moving on towards the number of the division of subjects and revision of questions, if we check about for commerce and humanities, first of all, we have SST for 60 marks, maths for 20 marks, GK for 10 marks, and Indo-Islamic culture for 10 marks. Altogether, this sum up to be 100 marks. So, to be precisely speaking, that we all should need to know which subjects are to be taken in consideration. The detailed topics of all the subjects that are mentioned over here have been provided by the AMU in its website. So you can go there and look out that which are the respective topics that are going to be asked over here in these number of questions. So we can see that SST is the maximum to be asked for 60 marks. Then rest we are having 20 marks maths, GK and IAC for 10 marks independently. Now coming up to the science, we all know, everyone, most of the people around knows about the science marking. So here you can see in the science that 50 marks is for the science, which includes physics, chemistry and biology. Then we have maths for 30 marks, GK and IAC for 10 marks. If we speak about the dates that have been given up by the AMU on its website, amucontrollerexams.com, we can find out that the forms have been opened from 27th April 2022, and the last date for the form without the late fees will be 19th May 2022. The date of test is 24th July 2022. Mark my words again. 24th July 2022 will be the test date. The paper timing will be for the 2 hours. The paper will be for 2 hours, in which the student has to attempt 100 questions altogether. Either he is competing for commerce or humanities, or he is competing for the science. तो आपके लिए ये एक अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि यहाँ पे आपको सारी चीज़ें डिटेल में आपको मिल रही हैं कि आप यहाँ पे आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं कि क्या क्या चीज़ें कहाँ कहाँ पे हैं. तो अगर आप डॉक्यूमेंट्स देखेंगे, डॉक्यूमेंट्स का एक बहुत बड़ा इशू होता है. तो डॉक्यूमेंट्स के लिए अगर हम बात करेंगे तो आपको डेट ऑफ बर्थ का सर्टिफिकेट आपको लगाना होगा अपने फॉर्म के साथ. उसके अलावा आपको स्कैन कॉपी अपने मार्कशीट की लगानी होगी. एंड देन यू हैव टू प्लेस स्पेशल कैटेगरी इफ यू हैव एनी सर्टिफिकेट. इफ यू हैव एनी स्पेशल सर्टिफिकेट लाइक फॉर अ डिबेट और स्पोर्ट्स और एनी अदर कैटेगरीज लाइक दैट, so you can place the certificate for the that particular category the time you are filling up the form. So this was a detailed description about the AMU 11th entrance exam, and I hope that you all are preparing well and in a very diversified manner to get your seat at Aligarh Muslim University for 11th entrance exam. Moving on secondly towards the Jamia Millia Islamia. अगर हम जामिया मिलिया इस्लामिया के ऊपर आते हैं बात करने के लिए, तो यहाँ सबसे पहले हमने डेट्स को मेंशन किया है. डेट्स अगर आप देखेंगे तो लास्ट डेट जो फॉर्म की है आपके वो क्या है, 13th मई है आपके. उसके बाद जो टेस्ट का डेट है साइंस स्ट्रीम का, द प्राइमरी थिंग इज दैट फॉर द साइंस ब्रांच द टेस्ट डेट इज 31 May 2022 and the test date for arts and commerce is 1st June 2022. So they are having it on separate dates. Jamia Millia Islamia is having science and arts commerce exam on separate date 31st and 1st. But AMU on contrary is having on the same date, which is on 24th July. So for the test for humanities and commerce and for science and diploma will be conducted on 24th July. Here we have two different dates of 31st May and 1st June. Now moving on further, if we talk about the number of seats existing at Jamia Millia Islamia for the respective students of their branches, we can see that science goes for 110. There are 110 seats in altogether for the science background, and arts and commerce include 230 seats. Here we have a bit change in the syllabus. Like for the science we have 25 marks of English, 10 marks of GK, physics, chemistry and biology all together compiled for 45, and then we have 20 marks for the maths. So English is another thing that is included at Jamia Millia Islamia for the science. And the total number of questions, the total number of marks will be for 100 marks for the science. Now for arts and commerce, they have given up their syllabus differently. Here we have the common syllabi in AMU, but the Jamia has provided the different syllabus for their respective courses. So for commerce, we again have the paper for 100 marks, and English is there again for 25 marks. GK is for 10 marks, Maths is 25, and SST will be for 40 marks. So here for the commerce, we have SST for the 40 marks. In AMU, we have SST for 60 marks. All right. Now, last we are having for arts, the number of marks will be 100 marks, and English will be again there 25 marks, GK will be for 15 marks, and then SST will be for 60 marks over here. So the Jamia and AMU are having nearly similar platform, the similar number, similar kind of syllabus, but the number of questions and the number of particular subjects have been increased in Jamia to an extent if we talk about arts and humanities. So the documents over here are mentioned again. You can check onto the documents, you can check onto the website and fill up the correct information over there so that your form cannot get rejected. You need to identify which thumb impression you are providing over there. It is left or right. Whichever has been asked, you have to make sure that you're providing the right thumb impression over there so that there should not be any problems occurring at the time of admission, that your thumb impression is not matching up with the previously provided one. So here the time is right. Now we are having days left. You all are the aspirants, and I hope that you all are working hard. Now you know about the forms, about the details, about the number of seats, about the syllabus and the number of questions that are being asked for each particular subject. Now you need to grab yourself back again, get your books, get your syllabus, start practicing, go give the test, n number of tests, identify the questions, the language of questions that have been asked in the previous papers, so that you can easily know that how a question is being asked. The main problem for the entrance aspirants are to identify what kind of question is being asked in a particular subject, how it is being asked, how the examiner is playing with the language in a particular question, and how the options are being delivered to you so that you can get a bit confused. That is how competitive environment are dealt with, my dear friends. So it's a big time again for you, and this time post-COVID you are going to sit in the examination hall again. So this is an advantage for you that you can go and sit and give your exam with full enthusiasm, so that you can be getting your aspired branch that you have been aspiring, either PCM, PCB, arts, commerce, humanities. The path of success should keep on going. It should not get halted by any of the calamities that have occurred in the past. So to make sure that you all are doing well, we again at Duty Society are trying to make sure to guide you at the best. And if anything that you need to ask again, you can write below in the comment section, or you can give up a call in the description box given under the link over here, so that you can get your answer for the query that you have in your mind, related to your form, related to admission, related to batch, related to anything that you prefer asking. You can give up a call, or you can make sure to write up in the comment box. We will try to make sure that we can answer your question at a given time. तो देखिए अभी भी टाइम है, सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन आपके पास है, आप सब एक अच्छे और डिजर्विंग स्टूडेंट्स हैं जिन्होंने अपने एस्पिरेशंस को बहुत अच्छे से आगे बढ़ाया है, और आप सब लोग एक बेहतर प्लेटफॉर्म की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं. हर स्टूडेंट मेहनत कर रहा है. इट इज जस्ट अ मैटर कि कौन कितने अच्छे गाइडेंस के साथ मेहनत कर रहा है. दैट इज द प्राइम कंसर्न. अगर आप एक प्रॉपर गाइडेंस के साथ इन्हीं सब सब्जेक्ट्स को प्रॉपर्ली पढ़ रहे हैं, प्रॉपर्ली अंडरस्टैंड कर रहे हैं, तो आप बड़े आराम से एंट्रेंस को क्लियर कर लेंगे. क्योंकि बेटा देखो, एट द एंड ऑफ द डे कोई ज़्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं नहीं होता selected and non-selected candidate के अंदर. बस problem क्या होती है, the selected candidate was able to identify कि क्वेश्चन क्या कहना चाह रहा है, या क्वेश्चन में ऑप्शन किस तरीके से पूछे गए हैं और किस तरीके से वो आंसर को ड्राफ्ट करके दे सकता है. नियर बाय ऑप्शन में से बेस्ट पॉसिबल ऑप्शन कैसे चूज करना है, ये चीजें प्रैक्टिस से आती हैं. तो आप सभी के लिए मेरा एक छोटा सा एक रिक्वेस्ट है. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट कि एक और चीज है कि मैं आपको जो बताना चाहूंगा कि क्वेश्चंस की क्वांटिटी बढ़ाइए. द नंबर ऑफ एमसीक्यू यू आर गोइंग टू अटेम्प्ट, the more idea of the type of question you are going to get. जब आइडिया लगेगा क्वेश्चन का, तो क्वेश्चन किसी भी वेराइड रीजन से भी पूछा जाएगा तो आप आसानी से आंसर दे सकते हैं. तो मेक श्योर दैट यू शुड कॉन्कर योर ड्रीम्स. You should be able to get admission in your desired university, either it is AMU or either it is Jamia Millia Islamia, wherever you are preferring to take admission for your future upliftment. So, by the end, last but not the least, my best wishes to all of you, to all the aspirants who are going to sit for the 11th AMU entrance exam, either for AMU or Jamia Millia Islamia. We at Duty Society are at your service to provide you the best guidance. If you feel anything to ask related to a subject, related to admission, related to anything, whether you are the student of Duty Society or you are just an aspirant, you can ring on the given below number, or you can write up in the comment section over here so that we can get back to you. Alright, so best of luck to all of you once again, and I hope and I believe that you all gonna rise and shine with the best of the success in your life. Thank you very much. This is Nasrata from Duty Society.